In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to cut out a weather icon that we download from the internet and then place it on your final weather graphic. And we're going to transform it or scale it to size and place it where we want it to be. So I'm going to show you how to do that. First thing I did is I've downloaded a series of images, and I'll show you what they look like. I'm going to actually use File Open. I want to open a new document. I don't want to place an image inside of my original. So File Open. It's going to create a new document. Where's my icons? Here it is here. I've downloaded an entire page of icons from the internet. It's now opened up a brand new document with just the weather icon pages. Now I want to isolate. I'm going to say I want this one here. I want this icon for that Monday graphic. So what I'm going to do is isolate it by going to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th tool down is called Crop. If you don't see Crop, click and hold and pick Crop tool. And now I'm just going to click and drag around that entire icon. I don't have to be too fussy. And it shows me the outline of what's going to be included in this image when I accept my settings. And I'm going to accept that. And I'm going to unlock the background. You can see it's made it into the background image. And then I'm going to actually cut out this white, because what I don't want to do, let me go to my Move tool. If I drag this right now up to my weatherboard and place it there, you're going to see that what happens is I get that white page with it. I could transform that, but I don't want the white page. I just want the weather icon, just like the one that's there. There's no white around it. So how do I do that? I'm going to not accept that. I'm going to undo that. Option Command Z to go back multiple. I'm going to go back to this. I want to get rid of this white. So how do I cut an image out from another image? So the way to do it is go to your Now. I've did Crop to isolate the icon. Go to Magic Wand. And the important thing here is there's this thing called tolerance. That says how fussy do you want me to be about the actual colors that I pick. A tolerance of, say, 5. And then I click on the white, and then I hit delete. You can see if I blow this up that the cutout is not very good. And I don't really want that. So I'm going to undo, Option Command Z. I'm going to get rid of that selection, Command D. And I'm going to redo my selection. You can see because the image has some fuzziness around it. I'm going to make this more fussy. It's going to be less fuzzy, actually. It's going to take a broader range of pixel colors. And I'm going to set it back to 20 as my tolerance. And then I'm going to select the white. You can see it's got a watermark on it because that's a copyright thing. I'm just using this for educational purposes, so it won't be a troublesome thing. I've used my Magic Wand, Command D. I'll just show you once again. Magic Wand. If you don't see that tool, click and hold and select it. And click on the white, and it'll highlight it all. It'll select it all, and you can hit delete. And there is a little bit more cleaning up to do, so if I wanted to clean that little bit up there, I could Magic Wand that again and hit delete. Okay, so now I have a nicely cut out image for use on my main document. Go back immediately to your Move tool, which is letter V. Now take this icon, which has not only been isolated from the whole page using the Crop tool, but also now using the Magic Wand, I've cut out the white. On my Move tool, take it, drag it up to my main document, and drop it down. And you'll see that it's appearing there now as a cutout. Now I could have done a little better cutting out on this one. The edges of this was a little bit fuzzy, but that's not bad. Now you can see it's too big. So I'm going to turn off the original icon I have. I'm going to go to the layer that has that. Turn it off because that's where I want this one now to appear. Command T to transform. Holding Shift as I drag will maintain its aspect ratio. Click, drag it into place, maybe a bit smaller, Shift, drag it there. And I like that. I'm going to accept that. And now I've cut out the icon. I've isolated it from the main page using the Crop tool on my actual page here. I use the Crop tool to isolate it, use the Magic Wand to cut it out. Then I use my Move tool to drag it back onto my main page. I've hidden my other icon that I had there earlier, and then I just did Command T to transform and change the size. So that's how you cut out a weather icon from a downloaded page of icon images.